Welcome to the Boo Podcast, episode 168.
Boo the podcast.
We're talking about Boo.
Oh, I wanted to run a song parody by you guys, but I've only got like the first line.
Okay. All right.
And maybe we could workshop it. Skibbity toilet, ooh, I am. And then I don't know what else to make the song like Skibbity toilet, you know?
Well, what's the original
Sorry,
song?
Miss Jackson.
Oh, Miss Jackson.
Skibbity
Yeah.
toilet, ooh.
Ooh.
Not sure.
Skibbity toilet, I have to pee. Get that fucking head right out of there. Maybe something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, think about it.
Okay.
Let us know in the comments what your Skibbity toilet Miss Jackson parody would be.
Skibbity toilet and free my soul. I want to see a head in a toilet bowl because I am 8.
That's such a... I like when Alex tweeted that and it kind of like got some numbers and someone replied like, how do I have the same exact thought? And he posted like somewhat sort of the just like the Skibbity toilet and free my soul part like 10 days before.
There was someone who posted one like last week and it was Skibbity toilet bowl. And like that was the entire first line. I was looking at it like it's Skibbity toilet bowl. I wanted like
I hate that.
yeah.
It's tough.
Kind of made me
Oh, wow.
nauseous a little bit.
I didn't really care because I am 8.
It's disrespectful to Uncle C word or Uncle K
Oh,
word.
man.
Yeah, Uncle K
Fucking
word.
hate joke thieves!
Yep.
Not really. Imagine like actually getting upset about like your Skibbity toilet parody.
I'm gonna sue.
I had so many tweets on my first account, and there are people that were like, it would be like, I would tweet something for like the second time because it would come to my head again, not because I'm like home halfway because I don't really care about numbers. I'd just have the same thought and just tweet it again, forget I did it, and somebody would link their tweet and be like, I already did this. And I'd be like, oh, I did this 2 years ago. Here's another one. Here's another one. They'd be like, oh, okay. Never mind then. Carry on. Everyone's always done it before you, pretty much.
I had, my coworker said that he independently came up with the sex position 69 when he was 11, but he didn't know he didn't know the name of it or anything. But he was just like thinking there'd be like, oh, I see why you can put both
apes do
mouths
that
on
too,
people.
so that makes sense.
Yeah,
That's so funny. They'd be like, damn, I invented
I
this.
invented it on my own, but it already existed.
The history of all primates, no one ever thought to put each other's face on each other's privates.
Yeah,
Never
I bet
happened.
bonobos
Definitely doesn't
do that
happen
every day.
Literally.
When I was in like second or third grade, I like learned that 69 was a funny number or like an important number.
Mm-hmm.
And like me and all my fucking schoolyard pals were trying to figure out what it was, and we were like theorizing. And I specifically remember being like, I think it has something to do with wrestling, but I'm not sure. So then I went home after school and I'm like, Mom, what does 69 mean? And she's like, I'm not telling you.
It's a number.
And so I kept wearing her down. I was like, I forget how I bargained to her actually telling me. She's like, all right, fine. If you'll just like shut the fuck up.
I won't
And
ask
she,
you
like,
what
draws-
fisting is, but tell me just this once.
And she like drew the 6 and the 9 and put like hairdos on them. I'm like, this is a boy, this is a girl. It was like an intimacy thing. And I'm like, okay. And then like the next day at school, I come and like I drew the same picture in the sand with a stick.
That's so funny.
Drawing it up like a football play and all the kids are watching.
Exactly.
It's like Lord of the
X's and O's.
Flies.
So funny.
Recreating
I remember-
society on the beach with a stick.
I was a military kid and I had a dad who was a big radio head, if you will.
Ah,
Oh, wow.
He was a ham radio guy. So I knew there was lots of there's a lot of radio identifiers that were numbers. So I just thought like 69 was just like code for sex. I didn't really get the position thing.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, like, yeah, we're going to go 69. It's like, yeah, code for fucking. I don't really know that word, but I
Yeah,
know
it's
what
like
sex
police
was.
code.
I roughly knew what sex was, and I didn't care really what 69. I figured it's like a police code.
It's the
Yeah,
LA
well,
police code for
we got
having
a
sex.
69 on the freeway.
I think-
here. They're going at it.
I think
You
I
got two
said
people
this before.
69ing in a car.
I got caught by my librarian looking up the word sex in the dictionary, like the big dictionary we had in the library. And she's like, "Well,
In
that's
junior
what
year of
those
high
are
school.
for." I just like
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
looking up
You
the
should
word
be able
sex.
to learn that stuff if you
You're
want. Like,
17.
do they want you to learn it from South Park?
So mock text, and I'm looking at the dictionary at 17. Everyone can see you reading sex. You're standing there.
The page is torn out, it's under your bed, so you can beat off to
Yeah.
it.
But
Did you guys ever have like lies about where babies came from? Did you ever get like the stork story or? I'm sure Michael the
yeah,
veil
Yeah, my
was
parents
lifted
told
pretty
me.
early.
My parents
Yeah.
told me that they come out of your butt.
Damn.
Yeah, that you get fucked in your butt and then the baby comes out of your butt.
No, that's only how gay guys have kids.
I just thought you peed in girls. I thought you peed in girls to get them pregnant. I didn't know what cum was until my first experience with it.
That was the stupidest thing. What
the hell is this?
No, I could see that sort of like coming to that conclusion if you only like have a few of the clues.
Yeah,
for sure. But God, I told you once, like when we were like 8, it was actually in Guam. We were at like a park, and one of the older kids was like 12 or 13. We saw like just the mask, like the carpenter mask on the ground. He goes, "Everyone back up! That's a condom." It was one of the funniest moments ever. Like a very organically funny moment that I still remember.
That wouldn't happen now.
No,
Wouldn't happen now because people would recognize the mask.
Oh yeah, and people recognize the condom.
Yeah,
Not
people
me.
are more
I was gonna say,
familiar
it
with
wouldn't happen now
condoms
because
now.
people don't wear condoms.
Yeah, people don't wear condoms after Ozempic.
After Obama stopped wearing them, I can't.
They invented
I can't
that new
feel
birth
it.
control.
I lose sensitivity.
Well,
I took it off.
Let me be clear. It feels a lot better.
Did you see Jimmy
That's my
Carter?
new thing to say. You know when online breaks down into like the circumcision discussion, and it's the foreskin havers versus the cut ones,
Uh-huh.
and it doesn't really matter. But it's just always it's like an online thing to just you're like seeing a Twitch chat devolve into it, and it's just like it's like a meme. It's like an EUNA thing, but it turns into like cut versus uncut. But my new thing to say to them is why your dick? Why is your dick so sensitive? Your dick crying? This guy's dick's crying. It's so sensitive. It's extra sensitive.
Circumpores, and then what would you call having fat skins?
Huck.
You could workshop that
no,
one along
I
with the
already got
Skibbity
it.
Toilet song in the comments.
It would be circumpores and skin cells.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
That's good.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Jimmy Carter, Alex. I saw he was soy facing at his Rosalind Carter's funeral.
Yeah, he could be dead. He could genuinely be dead, and you would never know. He's just in a wheelchair.
Or taxidermy.
I feel bad for him because I feel like they're definitely one of those couples where, first of all, it's incredible they're still alive. Like they were the president on that '70s show during that '70s show, like on the show. They were in the White House, and it's crazy. They're like it's a Dragonheart situation, where ever since she died, he probably is having like one organ at a time, just like shut down because they've just been together so long. They just shared that type of bond.
Yeah, they're like
Dragonheart.
Siamese twins.
Yep. We don't say that anymore.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we say Vietnamese twins.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, it's Thailand, right?
Sorry, Thai twins is what we say.
Thai twins, yeah.
Yeah, because they're tied together.
Saying we don't say that anymore because it's geographically incorrect. It's so funny. Fuck.
That reminds me of Alex Trebek in the Longmont Potion Castle call, where he says he's selling, forget what it was, like sod. I think it was sod from Bangkok. And he said it was from Siam. And Alex Trebek was like, well, Siam is no longer a country, so I don't know what that is. I don't know what Siam is. He's like Mr. Facts.
He's so awesome.
No, that's no Rhodesia. I don't have a package from Rhodesia because I know that's not real anymore.
I was wearing my Alex Trebek Jeopardy shirt earlier this week. I love it.
He was the man.
My Grateful Dead Jeopardy shirt, I love it.
Those guys can't remember shit.
No. Fuck no.
Yeah, try having them.
Too busy eating ice cream.
No,
That's right.
I eat him every time I have it. It's a little bit of Jerry in there. That's why it's red. Just flakes. So nasty.
I gotta. What the hell is Rhodesia? All I know it was the country that fucking Leo DiCaprio's character in The Blood Diamond is from. That's the only thing I've ever heard about it. But like, what is it? What is it? Is it like a 10-year country? Is it like a white people's country?
It was a made up white people's country.
Yeah, it's what Zimbabwe was when they were trying to make it its own little ethno state as well, and then they rose up,
and then they got owned.
Yeah, they let it go too long, like even longer than South Africa. The world had just given up on that kind of shit. Even though they were all still racist, they were like, we can't do that explicitly anymore, guys. It's post World War II. We can't be doing that, but they kept pushing it, and they lost all their international support.
There's just like a bigger, more modern version of like the white man moving through to the west coast of America and running over a Native American town and killing everybody. And it was called like Ontonaga, and now they call it like Dickman's Crossing.
Yeah. Except the natives didn't die.
Yeah.
Racist guys love it because it's like it's their cool underground racist state.
It's like Israel for skin cells.
Yep. It's sort of like in chat. You see it sometimes online because it's sort of like the racist guys thing that they can still post online and not get auto flagged. Like it's not a swastika.
Yeah, people don't know what it is yet.
And they had beautiful dogs from there that are still beautiful, Rhodesian Ridgebacks.
That's right. It's a great area.
I played
of the world.
rugby with a guy who, white guy, sounds fucking South African. And then he'd bring this up all the time, especially whenever you gave him shit for anything. He would say, I am a refugee. And we were like, where the fuck are you a refugee from? And he's like, Zimbabwe. I'm like, let me see here.
He's probably got some incredible parents.
Yeah, right? Like, he was older too, so because when did the Rhodesia shit go down? Like the 80s?
Whatever year the blood
70s,
diamond,
I think.
whatever the blood diamond took place that year.
2005.
That's when it came out.
Oh wow.
It's a great movie.
1979. So yeah, he would have been a kid. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the people that come from Cuba. They're talking about how their family had so much riches
Oh yeah.
before Castro, and they don't even know what they're talking about.
I mean, to his credit, he never like bemoaned anything about it. It was just always saying that he was a refugee. Maybe because he thought it was funny that he's just like a
Yeah.
white guy
That's
that
a
can
pretty
say
good
that.
bit.
I don't know.
That's a good bit.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to live there. It probably wasn't that good. I wouldn't want to live in Zimbabwe. It's probably really hot.
Yeah.
Eh.
I mean,
There's probably diseases there that we don't have here.
it's just crazy to me that South Africa still has Oranje, the fucking
What's that?
all white town.
Oh, they
Shame
shouldn't be
of
allowed
South
to do
Africa. Yeah, like 2 South African presidents have even visited it. And Mandela visited around and be like, "Hello."
Well, maybe
Hello,
they should have a
all-white
Bantu
town.
stand for the Afrikaners. They should just have a little area where all of them are in and they can do their little thing, and the rest of the country's for English speakers.
Their flag looks like the '80s Broncos logo, sort of.
Let me take
Look
a
at that! Look at that little white boy rolling his sleeve up.
Oh yeah, it does.
What's he gonna do?
That's a,
Oh, that's dope. That's weird.
One of the ugliest flags ever.
Yeah, that's really
I
badly
don't think
designed.
it's dope.
They have a lot of really ugly statues too at like the center of their town. I bet you can find like a Bald and Bankrupt video there.
It's because they're too far from the coast. You shouldn't do that to
Yeah,
Dutch
true.
people. You take them too far from the coast. They don't have ships. They go crazy. They don't know what to do. They're looking for the water. They're trying to dig moats and dig polders and stuff, but it's desert.
Yep. They're losing their shit down there.
And who do they blame? Black guys.
Yep. It's like, well, you came here.
When you
Go
guys
back to
drink
your
all the
can-
water?
Go back up north to your canals. Pronounce it like that. I told you guys before. Any sign around here with there's Cass Avenue, there's Canal Street, and 30 times a month. No, a few times a year there'll be anal and ass the intersection because people
That's pretty
deface
good.
the signs. Yeah,
ever see anything
Happen-
cool like that?
it happens probably everywhere where there's a Bass or a Cass. Did you guys see the lady had the sticky letters on her garage that said Merry Christmas? And some teens defaced overnight and moved some of the letters and said creamy shits. And she's just staring at it going, creamy shits!
That's pretty
Really
good.
funny. Yeah, and there's like an extra MRR up in the corner, like just tucked in. They didn't even throw it on the ground. They stuck it up in the corner. And they just made it say
That's
creamy
nice
shit.
of them.
Yeah, it was a pretty wholesome defacing.
Yeah.
I hope I
And
see-
it's funny.
I hope I see
Creamy
some
shits.
12-foot skeletons wearing Santa costumes well this year. I love when people do that.
Yeah.
Just go all out.
I was laughing this week because Joshua Jerry announced he's going to leave his Christmas stuff up all year, and I'm like, "Tch, like you're the first autistic guy that we look at online that's done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try doing it with Halloween and Christmas all year, huh?
Yeah, you keep it all
Christmas
up.
all year. Yeah, you're not Quote Teller. Quote Teller would kick Joshua Jerry's ass in the mental Olympics. He'd have so many better thoughts.
Man, the video. So we did Patreon requests yesterday. Patreon.com/ChapoFYM to watch that. But someone submitted a 2-year-old Joshua Jerry video where he bought a machete and he said is the sharpest knife that's ever existed. And his entire hand is fucking bandaged up.
Oh god, it's so
And I
fucked
just-
up.
He didn't explain like how he sliced his entire hand open with a machete. Like,
Yeah, he's not clearing sugarcane. He's not clearing bamboo.
Man, some sharp shit, you just don't realize how fucking sharp it is while it's cutting you either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
had
what, you can't check it going up and down. You have to go.
I had Albanian
west.
friends growing up, and they all had uncles that would have like fingertips missing from tiling. Because those tiling knives, when they're going so fast, they would just take their fucking finger off and not realize till the blood starts pooling out.
Oh God.
Little tips.
Just the tip.
Fucking nasty. Actually, it didn't happen to all of them. Most of them are very good at their craft. Painters, tilers, roofers.
I cut my finger off painting.
All the Albanians around there, like, and the Chaldeans, they all have businesses that'll just be like, B&J Roofing, C&T Tiling. Like, there's never any real names. You just like this number and this like initials, and you're like, okay, sure.
I'm pretty sure I played for a B&J HVAC company in Little League too.
Yeah, I bet you did. A blowing job.
Yeah, I bet you did. Sucking.
Shut up.
Woo, S&F.
Yeah, I know what they were
HVAC.
ventilating.
I was a kid.
That guy's penis.
I've
Oh, okay.
I've tweeted out their work truck before, but there's a company on my site called CP Distributors.
God damn it.
Their Wi-Fi network shows up. People think it's a prank.
It's like a Mad TV.
Oh, the FBI's outside. They're trying to trap me.
I fucking walked into a room one day and this guy was wearing a safety vest that said it on the back. I'm like, what in the fuck? And then, yeah, they install like doors.
That's like the opposite of naming your Wi-Fi FBI surveillance van. Naming your van CP Distributor. Like, wait a minute.
I need to go to their website, but I don't want to Google it. But I believe the website was on the side of the truck that I posted the photo
Yeah,
on Blue Sky.
That's something I wouldn't Google either.
Yeah. No, it's cpdist.ca.
Okay.
Sponsor.
A little better. I just don't want to go to Google and Google CP Distributors.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you don't want to Google that.
Computer sales and service. That's cool.
Building supply company.
Is that a big
Call them up and
chain?
say their truck is funny.
Looks
They probably
like
do
it.
sell big chains if you need them.
There's one in Indiana, I guess. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That is our company.
Hashtag ad, guys. We're sponsored by this company. We're just letting you know
Okay.
where they all are, what they do.
Incorporated in 1962 in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. So yeah, they've been around for a while. Definitely before 4chan and where that slang would have popped up.
It
But-
blew my mind when I was a kid and I would say Regina when I was talking about like capitals and shit. And I got corrected by somebody, a Canadian. They're like, it's actually Regina. And I'm like,
No, it's not. You're
way."
fucking with me.
No, I was like a little kid. I'm like, no shot. Like I did not believe that.
It could not be. No way.
Yeah, I was like, no, you wish I would say that. I'm not saying that. It's Regina.
I think there should be community notes for ads in real life. Like the CP Distributors fan, you should be able to put a community note on it, like a whiteboard or something, and it says, this is not child porn. Don't worry. Like they have on Twitter now, every single ad, even if it's like a mobile game, it says, it doesn't actually look like this, and it sucks, and you have to pay money, and it's stupid.
The people that take time to edit those are so fucking great. Like the ones that aren't misinformation. Most of them are like pretty good though.
Yeah, it's awesome.
How do you add them?
You gotta be an editor. You gotta become one.
Yeah. I don't know.
So you have to like get
You gotta
it,
apply.
like,
You gotta apply and
and then they
glaze
make you a
to it.
mod.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
The fact that you can put those on ads still is so crazy. How have they not fixed that? It's been going on for months.
Dude, I got that ad too, the one that everybody was posting that was like, this AI generator, you can upload your friends' pictures and we'll make them naked.
That's
Like,
so
what
awesome.
That's what the app was. You just upload pictures of your friends clothed and it would send back a picture of them nude, like the same picture. They'd be like, ugh, X-ray.
Yeah, those are the last people still advertising on there. It's like gambling, fake drop shipping websites, or that.
That like fucking Jewish Patriot Alliance that has like the swastika and the Star of David on it, which is probably like an op, but still crazy. Doesn't make sense.
We hate Romanis, we hate gays. Look, 90% of the program, it's great.
Fuck.
Just leave us out of it.
Crazy. And fucking old big titty, big bellied Elon over in Israel right now.
Yeah, that's cool that he did that he hates Jews, but he goes over there and...
He's spending this week replying to shit like, you've said the actual truth. He replied to that guy's like anti-Semitic paragraph. It's fucking
Yeah,
insane.
it's crazy. They're pushing anti-white hatred and the Great Replacement and all that shit.
Just him going along like the fuck. He went beyond the fucking ambiguous interesting he likes to do, like where you can leave a benefit of the doubt if you're a fucking dick rider of him. But now it's just like, you have said the actual truth, which is something I would say if I was like editing the tweet.
Yeah.
To make it look like Elon
Just
agrees with it.
indisputable.
Yeah. you have said the actual truth, and this is what I believe too. And everybody's like, that's not what he believes. Come on, guys. So awesome.
Yeah.
I think that Linda Yaccarino lady's going to throw herself off the top of the Twitter building one day.
It's kind of weird how that stuff works. Like, the whole idea is that they bring brown people over to America so they can vote for pro-Israel politicians, but they're also mad at all those people now because they don't want to vote for pro-Israel politicians, and Israel's very unpopular for them. But then they still believe that they're doing the great replacement to get those people who don't vote for Israel. I don't know how you have those two beliefs at the same time.
Bro, it's been a struggle. I told you it's been a really big struggle. It's been a really hard month for racists.
Yeah, you have to work so much harder than usual. It used to be so
Hard
easy
6
where there would
weeks.
just be a president and he was black and he was from Africa. What the
like
hell? Are you
It's
kidding?
like how AR-15's been betrayed by so many Christians now that he's starting to talk about Levitical law and other Orthodox Jew stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah, I love that shit. I love if you read the Bible enough, you do still you start loving Jews and you want to become Jewish because they're the main character of the Bible.
Yeah, he's flying through the Old Testament right now. Of course he loves Jews.
That's what Puritans
He
were
loved
like.
what's going on.
Like William Bradford, the first governor of the Plymouth Plantation, he spent the last 20 years of his life learning Hebrew by candlelight. Like, it goes back that far. They love that kind of
That's
shit.
crazy.
Yeah, and they
Well,
if back then, if they could have adopted a pet Jew, they would have done it.
Andrew's been arguing with that conservative rapper,
Yeah, let's go, Brandon. CCG,
Bryson.
Bryson Gray.
Yeah, Bryson Greyjoy.
That guy's awesome. There's so many. He's like Zuby, but dumber, I guess. A lot of guys like that who are like, their real job is they're the black guy who says racist stuff for you, so you don't have to. But then they also have one song from 8 years ago, and they're like,
Yeah,
I'm a
it's
rapper.
Really good. Yep.
Like, when was the last time Zuby put out music? He's just copying and pasting tweets.
I think he put something out because I swear Lingle bought one of his songs or something.
I bumped Zuby in the car.
Bumping Zuby with me and Lingle's grandma. Oh wait, she died. Never mind.
So, but the AR-15 with the Leviticus, etc. He's saying he's not cutting his hair or beard now.
No, he was just sort of like trying to do a gotcha to the Bryson guy of like, so how close do you follow the Bible then? Because he called him out on something, and he's like, if we really follow the Bible, then why do you even get haircuts? And that like devolved into like an 18-hour reply fest to him and this guy, where the guy's just kind of like, you're not getting. He had a bunch of other like actual Bible nerds and like Bible academia guys responding to him like, dude, you're just not getting it. Which is, it's true, he's not. He reads the Bible, he reads the page and turns the page and then retains nothing he just read. I'm reading the Bible.
It does kind of make you sympathize with what Catholics used to think in the Middle Ages. Like, you shouldn't get a copy of this. We can't have you having this. A priest will read it to you, the relevant parts, but we don't want you looking at it.
Yeah.
Because guys like him, people who would have been peasants, now they're looking at it, and they don't know what they're looking at. It's a very complicated book, and you need to read like 20 other books of biblical criticism to even begin to understand what's going on. Because it's so stupid.
800 years ago, if a guy like Andrew started reading those scrolls, he'd be like, who taught this guy to read? He's just barely smart enough to read, and someone taught him.
That's why they hid the Dead Sea Scrolls in that cave. There was a guy like him looking at it, and they said, nope, we're putting it in a cave.
That was a question at trivia last week, and we were laughing because one of the kids I grew up with, going to church with and stuff, my old roommate too, he's on my trivia team, and we were laughing at the Dead Sea Scrolls because I'm like, man, remember the church, like the youth group trips to go see those? Like, when there's a random piece of the Dead Sea Scrolls that's touring around, and it's in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Like, yeah, that's the real one for
so
sure.
cool.
It's definitely not a duplicate.
It's not even the real
copy.
Bible.
Or like when they had the Shroud of Turin just on display at Our Lady of the Lakes Parish in Waterford for like a month. Like, yeah, the real Shroud of Turin's just in Waterford, Michigan, in a high school like lobby.
That's a good grift.
It was like a real like organization that did it, and I think the real thing is like they had a Shroud of Turin relic with them, like also in a case, but they would just show this big like
the replica.
Yeah, the replica of it would be on display.
It's funny that it's a replica of a hoax. It's some hoax that a guy 800 years ago did in the Middle Ages, just rubbing his hands together. Oh, they're all gonna think this is real. He just has a friend that looks like Jesus. Can I put a towel on your head for a couple hours?
That's why I like the Forrest Gump one where he wipes the mud off his face and it makes the perfect smiley face, and that guy's like, I'm gonna use this for design. It was like the original, like the 70s smiley.
Yeah.
So stupid. That's how
People
it
will
was
get mad
invented.
at that guy if they found out what happened.
Really?
Yeah, I ripped
Kill
the
himself?
idea off of a mentally disabled guy, a mentally
yeah.
disabled veteran whose wife had AIDS, and I didn't give him any money.
Am I making up that
And
the
also,
guy
he
that
had a
invented-
black friend who died.
Didn't the guy who invented that smiley face kill himself, or am I making that up? It sounds like a cousin lie.
I hope so.
Smiley face inventor. Yeah, Harvey Ball. His name was Harvey Ball, and he invented
Harvey
the smiley ball. Death.
Liver failure following a short illness. Well, that's too bad. I was hoping he killed himself.
He killed himself.
Damn.
I was
Oh, he's
right.
from Worcester.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I would have killed myself if I had to live there.
Yeah.
Not me. Bit's quaint.
I guess it was better back then. It was better in like the 60s.
Dude, people would line up to get his shit signed by him. That's such an outlaw thing.
Get your smiley face signed. Wasn't that the Walmart logo for a while? Did they use that, or was that a different smile?
I think they just copied it. Oh no, it was right. They sued him for it. The smiley was introduced to France in 1972 as a signal of good news story in the newspaper François. Frenchman Franklin Lufrani used the image way, blah, blah, blah. As of 2013, the company turns over $100 million a year and became embroiled in a copyright dispute with Walmart over the image in the 90s.
I'm on the Walmart wiki now. I'm fully into Joshua Jerryland with this shit. got
Anything
like
cool?
Not really. It's pretty sparse, I would say. They have one article for each store. Oh, that's cool.
That's crazy.
People of Walmart, sexy and I know it, LMFAO.
Oh,
They've
people
got
of Walmart.
People of Walmart. Yeah, that was cool. People of Walmart. Is that still up?
Oh yeah, it has to be. I
How
bet
is
it's like updated as of this week.
Mm-hmm.
Last one was September 22.
Ah, fuck me.
I would love to, which is funny because people still go to Walmart a lot. I would love to, I was the guy back then that would reply to those and be like, this is actually a Target. There's a big lot.
Yeah, clearly. A lot of them are not Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just an insane person. And they could be at any store. Like gas stations, they have 10 times as much people like that.
80% of that was people wearing pajama pants, and that was like the big embarrassment. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Who am I
Just
trying to impress?
normal-looking people.
I'm at Walmart. I'm buying fucking wavy lays and some French onion dip. You know, who cares? Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Or it's like a guy wearing women's clothes. Like, oh no, oh my god. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So, people at Walmart, I almost feel like we did this before, but there's a blurb at the bottom that's just like describing what People of Walmart is. It's a humor blog that depicts the many customers of Walmart stores across the United States and Canada through funny photos and videos. People of Walmart is an entertainment blog in the Three Ring Blogs network that features over 30 of the funniest humor blogs on the internet. Walmart is the largest retail store in the United States and has millions of people visit stores each day wearing anything but proper attire.
Oh.
And then there's this other link to the bottom that's best from the network, girls in yoga pants, and then something called Myrtle Beach web design. And then there's two logos at the bottom. One just says Forever Alone, and then the second one says Beach Creeps.
Wow.
They also have WTF tattoos, neighbor shame, white trash repairs, daily viral, proud parents, beach creeps. What are
Girls
beach
in
creeps?
Yoga Pants has an article called 7 Facts You Didn't Know About Butts.
Oh, that's just like pictures of women with giant photoshopped asses. I don't know why it's called beach creeps. It doesn't look like it's on the beach. Hotties, creepers, celebs, bottoms.
You know what that means.
Oh, bottoms is just the butts, I guess. I was thinking it would be men. Like they would have a slideshow of bottoms.
I want to learn the butt facts.
Remember there was guys that were mad that creep shots got shut down? R slash
Oh,
creep
yeah.
shots.
It's so weird.
Pictures
like it's
of
not
women
even,
in public. Or private.
it's not even porn or anything. It's just like a very blurry photo of the corner of a woman's butt taken
Yeah,
with like someone's camera on a shoe.
They weren't even always like they weren't nude. I wasn't always nude. Just like I saw this pretty girl. Like it was even more like Reddit-y shit. Like
yeah.
the beautiful girl in my class. And it's like a desk angle. Like oh, I get chills just thinking of it. I looked at it one day when people were like, it was one of those things where like it get brought up on Reddit and other threads. Like average creep shots mod, like that type of thing. You'd be like, you'd click the the link. You'd be like, oh, come on. You know it's gonna be though. Crazy.
Yeah. At that point, you're just beating off to the concept of being a pervert. You're like barely even seeing the woman. You're just like,
True.
man, I'm so disgusting. I'm such a bastard.
You see it and upvote it and start beating off, then you come and downvote it and close it.
Yeah, I don't like this anymore.
That's all those guys, man.
I'm glad they got rid of that. And r/Chapo Trap House,
Mhm.
which had all the same mods apparently.
Really?
Yeah, all of them.
It's amazing.
Same as r/Jailbait.
We still have people come in every like twice a year into chat and we'll be like, hey, whatever happened to r/Travel Travis? I'm like, I don't know.
He's fucking
Yeah,
with me.
I'm actually not
Went
sure.
that shit.
I think
I'm
it was
glad it's gone.
it was tit for tat for the Donald being taken down. I think that's what it was. I
They
forget
got-
if it was after January 6th or if it was before that.
They got Cumtown too.
It was
right?
before that for sure.
Yeah, they took Cumtown down. I'm not sure why that was. I don't know if it was even political or if they
Probably
were
because
just...
it was just unmodded and a bunch of unfunny losers posting bad shit.
Oh yeah, I think they made it private.
Mm.
Mhm.
I remember that because I got like an email about it or something.
They're like, you're the subreddit that you're an admin of.
Yeah, you haven't looked at it in a while. That's going to
That's why
be
I
you
still
with
post
r/Michael.
No, I post on it once a year to make sure they don't do that to me.
Oh, that's good.
Believe me, I've had r/Michael for 13 years for a reason.
Wonder what r/Alex is.
Don't go to that. I actually don't know.
Oh shit! There's no r/Chet. Or,
Damn.
No, wait, hold on. It
has
says
to be.
Chet's real. 5-7 members. 5 online. There's no post here though.
Back then, I just DM'd an admin. It was like, hey, this r/Michael's like a dead Michael Jackson fan subreddit with no posts. Can I have it? And they're like, yup.
No.
That's it.
Damn. That's a lot of power that guy had. Give you r/Michael?
He was one of the fucking owners. This was 2009 or 10.
Damn.
Right after Michael died. Yep.
All right, guys. We have to discuss some big news here.
Thank God.
What's going on with Mark Cuban? He's leaving Shark Tank, and now
He sold the
Just-
Mavericks, right?
he's selling his majority share of the Mavericks at an evaluation of $3.5 billion. Though he's going to keep shares in the team and full control of basketball ops.
I did
Maybe
notice
if-
last time I saw Shark Tank on TV, he looks really old. And I don't know if it's
He-
just his age, because time
he-
does keep going, but I wouldn't be surprised if he had like a degenerative disease or something.
I wouldn't be surprised if big old Ronan Farrow article is about to drop on him and he's getting ahead of it.
Or that. One of these days, Ronan Farrow, he's got to do the Woody Allen article. Just take a 23andMe and say that it says, oh, I'm 50% Italian and 50% British and Irish. I guess Woody Allen's not my dad. Like, that's a layup for him.
Yep. And then he can do the article.
He's old blue eyes.
He's young blue eyes.
Oh, that's right.
They call Ronan old gay eyes.
Oh, that's cool. They call him old gay guy.
Old gay guy. So
Mia Farrow and her white son.
So Mia Farrow finds a picture of Ronan Farrow, Mia Farrow and her white son.
I'm so proud of him for doing his new New Yorker expose. Mia Farrow and her white son. That was so cool when she tried to find a picture of her black daughter, and there was a search still in the picture. It was like a phone screenshot, and it said
Yeah.
Mia Farrow and her black children.
Mia Farrow with her black children. It'd be so funny if there was another version of the tweet, like the Shaquille O'Neal one. Shaquille O'Neal and my son Ronan shared a smile from across the room as you can tell they're the only two Irish guys in it.
That's right.
Like that. I love it.
Yeah, I love giving that nod when I see another white guy or another 30 white guys.
When you're the only white guys at the function? Stupid meme.
You're the
Like
only two
never-
white guys at Soul Train.
Cool.
You see each other across the way. Oh man, that would have been so cool to be the only white guy at Soul Train. I think if I had a time machine, I would do that.
That sounds like a lie that the fucking Irish travelers would say on Twitter when they're drunk. I remember when we were the only white guys at Soul Train. That's the type of stuff they tweet. Just lies.
James Brown said I was a funky ass white boy in 1987.
I had to dance battle with James Brown after I beat him. He threw his cape over me.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah. Everyone clapped. So cool. Oh. Another thing, Aaron, I need to discuss with you because this could be something we need to review as a team. Geddy Lee has a new reality show out.
What?
Yeah, he's doing a big press tour.
I think he's doing like a contest reality type show or something.
Was it to be the new drummer in Rush, or?
I don't know, but that sounded very up your alley.
Yeah, news. Geddy Lee in conversation with Nirvana's Chris Novoselic at Seattle Stop of Book Tour from 2 days ago. Let's see, Geddy Lee reality show. He is doing a press tour from Rolling Stone. Coke was everywhere, getting high during Neil Peart's drum solos, and more Geddy Lee revelations.
Damn.
Oh, they're doing blow?
That's why he's saying like that.
Paul McCartney insisted Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson tour again. Interesting.
There's all these fucking IT guys out there from the 80s that didn't do blow, and they're like, wait a second, they were on blow and we weren't? Dang it.
Yeah, wait a minute.
We thought they were just the beer guys. That's awesome.
Yeah, they must have been on a lot of beer to play music like that.
The name of his memoir is called My Effin' Life.
Hell yeah.
My fucking goddamn life.
My effing life.
My bullshit life in Rush.
Yeah, new book and TV series. Oh, it's just about him then? And not a reality show?
Yeah, I wonder. Is he going to do a solo album? That would be cool.
Why is he writing about COVID? There's so much more going on in his life. He's old.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
he
you
was
haven't
in
died of
Rush.
COVID by now, you're probably not gonna get COVID.
Yeah, what's the rush?
What's the rush? Yeah, that's why they called him that.
Okay, it looks like the series is a Paramount Plus docu-series on renowned bass players. Bassists from Nirvana, Smashing Pumpkins, Metallica, Primus chat with Rush frontman and bassist.
Nice.
This is right up your alley, Chet. You play bass.
Ah, yeah, I love all
Yeah,
that.
why aren't you on
Especially-
that?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Chet, are you a Pumpkins fan?
Not really. I was when I was a
That
kid.
surprises me.
I like. I mean, I guess I was, but I never not like. I don't.
Yeah,
when
I bet right now if you were playing like RuneScape and listening to 1979, you'd be nodding your head a little bit. It'd be a nice moment.
If you've only heard the albums, you've only heard Billy Corgan on bass because he didn't let them play bass on the records. I don't think he does now.
Really?
Either. Yeah, it's only him and Jimmy Chamberlain on like the first 4 albums.
Mm-hmm. He said he would slap James Eha's hand and say, "You're too Asian to be on my album."
Yeah, slapping his hands
Evil.
away.
Mm-hmm. slapping the bass to taunt him.
Wish you could do this.
Remember when Billy Corgan was Jessica Simpson's rebound from Tony Romo?
That was weird. He's had such a weird career. Like after his actual career, long after he stopped being an actual superstar, and now he's just kind of a has-been. Like he did Zwan, he did that, he did the poetry book. He was a wrestling guy. Like he runs a women's wrestling promotion. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he owned wrestling league shit.
Huh.
But he can't get a hit song. That's the one thing he can
Can he
never
own
do.
something else involved with pro sports too? Like a part of a soccer team or something? Maybe
All right.
I'm capping.
Let's go to his Wikipedia.
Oh, that's long. Check out when he lost his hair. It was like 1998. All gone.
It was really early.
The National Wrestling Alliance.
The early
NWA.
pictures of him, even his hair was wispy. He was always meant to be a little egg-shaped. Oh.
He's a pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, what? He worked for TNA Wrestling as well?
Yeah.
As the senior producer of creative and talent development?
Yeah, he was like deep in it.
Wow.
Wow.
See what you don't know when you don't pay attention to wrestling.
Yeah. It
I only
just
knew that because
passes
I
you all
followed so many
by.
people during that on Twitter that would tweet about his wrestling involvement.
What
Pictures
year
of
was
him
this?
ringside and shit.
2015, 2016. That would have been like the peak of me blocking wrestling terms on Twitter. So
So funny to block terms like that.
Yeah, I have most of those blocked. I guess it does kind of make me appreciate those people. I was thinking about that the other day, like looking at Vlog's tweets about wrestling, where he's just replying to the WWE with WWE gifs
that
and
tweet was
saying,
crazy.
"Yeah, yeah."
He DM'd CM Punk the longest run-on sentence I've ever seen. It was like
Oh, yeah,
300,
let me-
300 letters. Alex will read it, but holy fuck! And then he captioned it. I took my shot with a crying
I shot
emoji.
my shot.
I shot my shot. Like he's a fucking
on vlog.
dude. I haven't done something like that since literally 3rd grade.
So.
I wrote Steve Young a letter and was like, I think you're the awesomest. And guess what? He wrote back. So there. That was the 90s when people still cared. I sent my letter to Candlestick Park, and I got a whole little package back from them. The
God, he
autographed
posts a
picture
lot.
and a handwritten letter, some stickers.
Oh, here it is.
Uh,
I just want to say thank you so much, Punk, for returning back home in WWE. I was at the February 3rd, 2014 episode of Raw and was very sad you weren't there. And I never thought I would see the day I would tell people you're coming, and they always doubted me for it, man. Punk, I'm so thankful and glad you're back. If you see this, that would be amazing. I can't wait what the WWE has in store, man. Thank you so much for making wrestling fun again.
No punctuation whatsoever.
Well, the
Dude,
reply
CM
is,
Punk-
I hope he sees that, but completely unironically.
Yeah, and
Hope he
there's
sees
other
this
fans
game.
that were like, when he accepted my message, I nearly passed out, because he probably goes through and he'll just accept it to read the full message. But he's going to see that shit and that run-on shit in his stupid fucking avatar and be like, pass. Hard pass.
But yeah, and then just knowing that guy could DM you again at any time and it would just pop up and you'd have to see it.
Christ.
Yeah, that's your shot. That's your one shot with this guy. You're not even going to put periods in. You're not going to make it make sense. It's like, I love you so much and you were so cool and I watched you my whole life and you were so cool and I watched you on the TV and it was awesome and I like how you played wrestling and you went on the wrestling show and you beat up the other guys and you won and it was so cool. Thank you.
What time of day did he post that tweet, by the way?
3:41 p.m.
Okay, that's normal enough.
No, but it's just funny because, like, he's not a drinker anyway, but he did that completely sober. I mean, probably just hit the weed pen, but still. Just sitting there in your fucking, like, I don't even want to say childish bedroom. Sitting in his childish bedroom as a 26-year-old man and being like, I need to DM CM Punk right now, who's the most famous man in wrestling at the moment because he's back. He's going to see this shit. Also,
Does
like,
he
I shot
have,
my shot. What does that even mean? Is CM Punk gonna be like, thank you for saying thank you, man. Do you want to be my partner?
Yeah, like it would be one thing if he was sending him a clip show of him doing wrestling in his backyard. Like, I'm the next guy. I'm talented. You got to give me a chance. But he's just saying, I like watching you on TV.
Yeah.
Okay. But
like-
awesome. Cool.
Man,
Does
he's so
he have
great.
like a job? Vlogs, not CM Punk.
No.
I don't know if he
no.
does right now. I know he talked about working at like the dining commons at a college, and that's where that guy Cream Corn. There was this time he told that story. I think we watched it on a Sunday. It's the room tour, and he shows a picture of him and TSM Cream Corn from the house tour,
Yep.
and then says that guy tried to murder me. He tried to kill
Which
me,
is
bro.
real.
Yeah, and then I thought, well, that's probably a joke. Like the guy said, like,
Right.
I would fucking kick his ass, and he was like, oh well, he's threatening to murder me or something like that. But then I looked it up, and the guy's actually in the news in Nebraska for waving a knife around at the dining commons at some college. And like threatening to kill himself or something. I don't know if it had to do with vlogs exactly, but that definitely did happen with TSM
Vlogs,
Cream
if
Corn.
you don't leave, I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, something like that. But that's crazy.
The reason why I ask about him being employed is that message said something to the effect of, I told people that no one would believe me. Like, is he just like randomly explaining wrestling drama and like inside the business stuff to like
No,
people in his life, or is this like other wrestling like fan
so, like,
friends of
the
his?
fans he has, the friends he has, are all just like deeply
Wrestling
stupid
dudes?
and into wrestling, like he at the same level as he is, so they
Well,
just know.
Then I would feel like wouldn't they agree with him about like, oh yeah, CM Punk could definitely come back. He left AEW. And
No, you don't understand.
where else is
He's
he
trying
gonna
to set
go?
himself apart as the only fan that believed.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's like when Family
I-
Family Guy got canceled and people were like, "We're gonna bring this back. I'm holding on to
Truthfully,
this.
too-
We're not letting go."
Vlogs is like the Facebook guy, always fighting invisible enemies. He's like, no, they all doubted me. And there's probably one guy that was like, I don't know, man. Punk's probably done. That's it. They all doubted me.
Yeah, good luck getting a DM from him if you say that shit.
It's so cool though that vlogs can be like somebody functional enough to drive a vehicle and he's in his 20s and he still gets like that sort of excitement from his favorite wrestler being back. Where he's like, I gotta message him and they inspire with me. So funny.
It's awesome. Yeah, it's he's a boy. He's just a boy.
He really loves it.
And he
And that's
also
his new
posted a
thing.
picture of
He
him
kinda
with his
quit
nephew
streaming,
who's
and now
like
he
2
just
years
posts-
younger.
He just tweets.
Imagine if that was your uncle. Imagine how weird that would be.
Taking the uncle walk on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, taking the uncle walk.
Fuck. He probably took the cousin walk with his nephew And then was also like, "Can I borrow $5?"
Yeah. Letting him hit a disposable Delta 8 thing.
Yeah, then being like, "You owe me for that $10 a hit."
Yeah, you're trying to scam a kid who's like a year younger than you.
Dude, that's exactly how Vlogs is, though. He probably like tries to sell his own merch to his nephew. Buy my
I would
hoodie
buy
for
that.
my YouTube. Fuck, man.
You want to buy my old games?
You want to buy Vlogs' merch?
I would like to shop in his room.
I would love a hat that says Vlogs YouTube.
Yeah, just as vlogs. Vlogs is so funny. I can't get over that. Like, how do you make that your name when you don't even make vlogs?
I love
He
when
makes one
video.
a month, maybe.
It's sticking too, because he even calls himself that. And he starts his new videos. Hey guys, Vlogs here with another vlog, I guess.
It's pretty good. What's up, gamer here? And I'm gaming.
I love movies, Spielberg. He's my favorite director.
That's what I call him. He's Mr. Movies.
Movies, Spielberg.
They'll be calling me Mr. Brexit.
Fuck.
That never happened. 5 Pinocchios on that one. No one called him that.
Vlogs SM. Steven Spielberg's name should be Films SB. Or
Films
SS,
SB.
sorry. I don't know why I thought his name started with a B. Spielberg. It's lowercase.
Beaven Bielberg.
Films SS. Hey guys, Films here.
Films,
James Cameron's Twitter is Films JC.
Films JC.
Films JC. Hey guys, Films here. I love that.
We should be pods. What's up, pods here with a new pod?
Pod games.
Young Pods a lot. That's my name.
Shut the fuck up.
This is me being a 17-year-old white kid.
I don't really like pods. That's a Felix name. Young Pods a lot. Display name.
Young Pods a lot.
God. People would hate that shit so much. Felix always has the worst names and he leaves them like that for like 4 months.
Yeah, he should piss people off again.
Mm-hmm. Felix should change his profile picture to like a nasty nutsack. That's always a funny bit to do when people with like tons of followers do that. Just change it to something gross where it's like, oh, come on. The dog puking on the tarp, that picture. Like it's throwing up poop. It's a good one.
Most of these Three Rings blogs, I still have this site up, they're not around anymore.
Mhm. Really?
Like dumbtweets.com, we could buy it.
Ooh.
It's for sale. And also
And
Freaks
we
of
just
Fast
put your
Food.
tweets on there.
I bet dumbtweets.com is like $4,500, isn't it?
Freaks of Fast Food has been on for, that hasn't been updated since March.
That's what we call our YouTube.
Yeah, we could use that. We could just have that redirect. This is bullshit. This shit isn't funny at all. It's just like fake pictures of Chick-fil-A signs
Wait a minute.
where it says like, don't eat Tide Pods, eat Chick-fil-A. Okay.
Back to Mark Cuban. He's not running for president, is he?
I saw some comments saying that.
Oh, man.
One person said this, and I tend to agree that he's probably savvy enough to not run as an independent, and he also probably wouldn't want to alienate a large part of his audience by picking a side. He's also like a Democrat, right? Like he came out against Trump pretty loudly,
He's
as I
also
recall.
old.
Yeah,
right?
I think he's a Democrat. He's an elite. He's an international elite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's not someone that would try and like primary Biden, would he?
No, that's it. Like it would be like Zhank.
That's why I don't think it makes sense.
It would have to be maybe
nobody
he would
would-
be running for governor of Texas. He could do that. I bet he could be governor of
Yeah.
Texas. If Arnold could be governor of California with I think less money, then he could probably do it.
That
As
would
a
make
Dem, though?
sense. Just
It would have to
offloading
be
his-
as a Dem because he would have to change up his whole thing.
offloading his like business shit right now, like opening up his schedule and offloading his business stuff. That seems very strange.
If he was like a Bloomberg type, like a pro-business, social
Yeah.
socially liberal
Right.
Democrat.
That's what I would think.
And you know him from TV, so
Yeah.
maybe he's just sick of basketball.
well, no, because he's still running the team.
Oh, he just sold it.
Yeah, he sold the majority share
So this
or
has to
whatever,
be
but
some
he's
sort of-
still.
Political angle.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It didn't work for Kevin O'Leary, but that was
No.
canon.
No,
He tried to do the
Yeah,
Trump
that
thing
was-
and it immediately
Aaron knocked
went
on doors
downhill.
for him.
very misguided on his behalf because he also like couldn't speak French, which is a prerequisite, and he just did very, very poorly. Like he finished like 6th or 7th amongst Canadian conservative candidates. So, like, wasn't good.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal for a guy with that much name recognition compared to all
Yeah.
the other people.
But I mean, they do it in a different way than they do it in the States. Like it's a very the process is difficult for me to like want to figure out.
It's probably harder
Like,
to
when
hijack in the way Trump did.
Yeah, I believe so. I almost became a member of the NDP in their last like primary thing, but like I could be wrong here. I feel like I had to donate money if I wanted to. Like you had to do like a one-time donation to like make sure that you were real. I could be fabricating that. I remember there being like too much like fucking bureaucratic red tape to make me want to actually go in there and vote for Nikki Ashton over Jagmeet.
Yeah, I think it might be British style, where the parties are like actual parties, where you're a card-carrying Labour member. Where we don't have that over here. Like you're not a card-carrying Democrat. They don't send you a card. Like there's no really, you don't really have to sign up to become any of that shit.
I love that.
There's also a push for like left-leaning people to join the Conservative Party in Alberta to fuck with their election for who's going to be the Conservative leader. I forget. That's probably just like a stupid idea that people always have and that never actually works. Like, oh, let's join as Republicans.
Yeah.
Vote for Trump so Hillary
Let's
can
all
win.
move to Wyoming and it can be a blue state.
Yeah.
You're going to get 10 people to do that.
It'd be dope though.
And it'd also be like a
Kanye tried
4-year lead time on that. Like you all move there and then it takes like 10 years to make it happen.
But then it'll be an oasis.
It would be dope.
If you search, there's like 1 million people running for president on Twitter right now. Just mentally ill people. They're easy to find too. A lot of people running for president of the United States with like 0 followers. I love it.
As which party? No party?
Yeah, new ones, all kinds. I don't think I saved this
Who are
one
the
kid.
candidates?
There's one kid that's turning 35 before election day and he's running for president.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I think I saw that linked. But that's just a unwell boy.
They all are unwell. That's what I'm talking about. There's so many of them this year.
Yeah, you kind of have to be.
Lots of people want to be president with 0 followers, and the only people looking at their tweets are me.
I guess Jesse Ventura's running. Larry Hogan.
Oh, really? As a Dem?
Independent.
Huh.
Kanye withdrew. I don't know why. I would just say you're still running at that point.
Kanye?
Afro Man is running? Yeah, Kanye. Because it wasn't a real campaign.
I'm voting for Afro Man. Don't fuck.
Yeah, he would probably legalize it. Let's see.
Who you guys-
Oh no, he's against weed. Oh, he's against weed. That's interesting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Who
he
you
wants
guys
to turn it
writing
into
in?
Singapore.
Oh, shit. I'm not listening at all. Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit. Singapore.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll vote for Justin Trudeau. Just kidding. I had to pick someone Canadian.
I think he's
Let a
cool.
Canadian run things for a bit. Ted Cruz.
I think Justin Trudeau's cool because his mom got slutted out by Mick Jagger in the bathroom at Elmo Combo.
Moves Mick Jagger?
Yeah, moves Mick Jagger. Those are the
Holy
moves.
shit.
That's what Adam Levine was talking about.
Holy
Fucking
shit.
Justin Trudeau's mom in a bathroom.
Ugh. What a hoe. Also, Corey Perry out for something similar today, Aaron?
Oh, man. Did you hear all the rumors around that?
No. I heard one about it being Bedard's mama.
Yeah, which, from what I've heard, is like it was a fake post that went too viral and then the
That's
person
what that
deleted their
sounds
account.
like. Yeah.
But yeah, Corey Perry, former NHL MVP, wrongfully got it over Daniel Sedin in I forget which year. Anyways, he's like an old man role player now, 38 years old,
Yeah.
playing on the Chicago Blackhawks. Was brought in to mentor Connor Bedard, who was like the next big thing in hockey, like generational talent.
Mm.
And earlier in the week, he wasn't playing, and the team said it was like there's like an ongoing investigation or something, and it's the team's decision not to play him, but they wouldn't give any more information. And then his agent came out and was like, actually, it's our decision not to play him. And then today he got put on unconditional waivers to terminate his contract. And then the big rumor, which is fake from all accounts, is that Corey Perry slept with Connor Bedard's mom, which
Probably not.
that would do it. Probably not. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Really sucks for him too, because he's like fucking 18, and then like all of Twitter's talking about how like this guy that's getting kicked off your team fucked your mom. Like, that's
How old's his
that
mom?
fucking sucks to have to deal with.
His mom's 74. No, she's like
That's
mom.
cool.
She's like normal mom
She's like
of a
she's mom age,
yeah,
yeah.
mom age of 18-year-old.
Yeah, probably
But
38,
like
40.
the Blackhawks, they did this giant press conference today where they just said, "We're not saying anything, and this is really hard, and stop prying." But like, you can't just terminate a player's contract without them agreeing to it, without there being like major like legal action from the Players Association. So it's, I don't know if we're gonna find out why he got terminated or what he could do. All they said is that he violated team protocol.
Well, Slasher says he knows, but he doesn't feel comfortable talking about it yet.
But like, what the hell is that? Like, it's weird too, because the Blackhawks obviously had the whole Kyle Beach thing where in 2010 when they won the cup, they turned a blind eye to their video coach molesting one of their young players. So like, there's already this like air around the Blackhawks that they're this like nefarious organization, and now all those people are gone, and now this guy's just getting kicked off the team for breaking some club conduct rule.
On top of that, I woke up this morning, the first thing I see is the Red Wings signed Patrick Kane.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
Speaking of
baby.
abusers,
It's our year, baby.
Speaking of abusers, yeah. Why do they gotta do that to me?
Oh, is he bad
Well-
guy? Is he a bad guy?
yeah, there's been some allegations. He also like beat up a cab driver in Buffalo.
Damn.
He also was
Uh,
he was also shirtless with some fuggos in the limo. That's his
that's
biggest
too
crime
bad.
to me.
but
That's like the
Oh.
old
He had his-
meme one.
he had his hip resurfaced, which is like, it's not just like he got it scoped.
He's
Like,
gonna
I
have
guess
the
they
other one
go in and
resurfaced
they
after I'm
basically
done with
give you
him.
like a fucking fake part of your femur.
Uh-huh.
And like, no players ever came back and played more than 50 games with it, so he's probably going to be shit.
Uh,
But who knows? He has chemistry with Alex DeBrincat.
He punched
Yeah,
that cab
I
driver
just-
because the cab driver didn't have change, and he paid he gave him 15 for a 14.80 cab bill, and he was trying to get 2
Christ.
dimes. That's wild.
Holy moly.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I guess he's a really frugal guy. He doesn't want to
Well,
give
here's
up
how
those
it's
two,
gonna go,
those
chat.
2 dimes.
If he's good, we're gonna forget what he does every time. And if he sucks, we're gonna be like, fuck, why is this fucking
Yeah.
rapist?
Maybe he
He's
should have
on
had
my
dimes.
team.
Maybe that fucking idiot cab driver. You don't have coins in your car? Like, you can go look in my car right now. I guarantee you will find some change. And I'm not even a cab driver.
I just don't. That's bad news to wake up to. But yeah, maybe something will happen.
Yeah, he could, maybe like a guy could cut his throat.
I don't
with
want to. I just want to
skate.
be one of those people where my team raises a cup with a guy like that, and I gotta be.
You know
I
what
gotta
his
admit it was
dad's
a good
nickname is?
move. I just don't want to have to admit it was a good move later on. That's all. I hope Patrick Kane fails.
I don't think it will be.
Patrick
Yeah,
Kane
that's fine.
Sr.'s nickname
Lucky
is
for
Tiki.
you.
What a loot! Oh wow!
Oh, wow.
Oh wow!
Oh, wow.
So
Tiki
fucking
Kane.
good. Oh. I was farming mounts on WoW yesterday on stream, and I went to Volgarub and the big Tiki boss, and I just sit there going, "Oh wow, then what this guy does?" Standing in front of him doing nothing.
Oh, wow. I would like to get a big Tiki thing. Like a big,
I like what Derek on the Jimmy Buffett interview, and Jimmy Buffett's like, "I gotta ask you, what is that there? Is this one sort of like, is it a background or is that real?" And he goes, "It's my Tiki room."
yeah, that room is so busy. It's so crowded. Even for Jimmy
So
Buffett.
funny. Yeah.
He has such a
Jimmy
small
Buffett
little
thought he was-
room there.
You know what it looks like Derek standing in when he's up in his little Tiki room like that? It looks like he's in some like Southern Florida airport kiosk.
Yeah.
Just there when you're like waiting to leave and there's a bunch of shit you can buy. That's Derek's room.
He's one of the few guys his age that's into that shit. It's interesting. It's a very niche thing. Like, usually it's people like his dad's age. That's probably what it was. His parents were into that shit, but it's like, it's such a 50s, 60s throwback thing.
I will say Derek's the perfect guy to be into that type of shit because he has no wife and no kids, so all that shit's in perfect condition.
Yeah, no
Like,
one's
it never
messing
gets
it up.
moved, it never
Mhm.
gets touched, and he just does it and keeps it there. Even though he's got a lot of shit in his house, Derek keeps a pretty clean house too. He's pretty organized.
He's a cool uncle, too.
He has a clean nightstand. He shows us every day.
Mhm.
That's right. He wakes up,
Daytime temperature.
date, time, and temperature.
Daytime temperature.
Daytime
Daytime temperature. I love him. I love Derek. I love Hubie Dubois.
Check out Derek Millen on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right.
Detours.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Check out the
Bye.
Patreon. Check out the YouTube.
Cheers. That's a peace and cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
And the Twitch.
Bye-bye.
Whoosh.
Bye.